Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Theo Crowe and I'm the guitarist for As the Crow Flies. Over the next bunch of videos, I suppose, I'll be putting together some insight into what my band gets up to behind the scenes. Recording and writing music is soon to come, and even performing. We've got a couple of gigs coming up soon, which aren't going to be huge, but it's going to be good fun. And I hope to get some decent footage to put together to put on here. I'll probably also be taking everyone on my own little escapades as to what I get up to and just splice together a few little bits. I'll try and keep it music friendly, but most of it's going to be pretty good. So yeah, that's who I am, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so going backwards, I'd say guitar, obviously, in As the Crow Flies. Before then, I played bass in Kashmir. Before then, I sang in Whetstone. I learned a little bit of drums here and there. I had about 6-month lessons, maybe. Didn't really get anywhere with it, though. Guitar was always my first choice. I'd love to learn how to play the sax, though. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Not really any reason why, just because I'd quite like to learn it. So bands. When I was younger, when I first got into music, I found a small shoebox in my mum's bedroom, and it had loads of cassettes in it. Yeah, cassettes, right? And in it was I don't know, 2 albums of Meat Loaf, a couple of Guns N' Roses albums, and Bon Jovi. So naturally, that was where I started. Those 3 bands. Then I moved on to stuff like Metallica and you know, that kind of stuff. Aerosmith, huge Aerosmith fan. Kiss are pretty good. Which actually brings me on to my favourite song. My favourite song has to be "God Gave Rock and Roll to You" by Kiss. It's a good song. But the Steve Vai version, like the Steve Vai intro with what's the film called? I don't remember the film. But oh, Bill and Ted outro, the second film, Steve Vai intro to Kiss's song "God Gave Rock and Roll to You." It's by far the best song I've heard. Not just instrumentally, but that too. But more about the feeling behind it and the meaning behind it as well. Definitely give that a listen. Definitely give that a listen. Okay, so turn-ons, turn-offs, in terms of bands, obviously. I'll start with the offs first. The first one has to be bassists. Bassists that are at the back of the band, at the back right, at the back left, it doesn't matter. Everyone else is at the front having fun, drummers keeping it going, and the bassist is just pushed out the side. It's really easy to do when you're in a 2 guitarist or even 3 guitarist band. It's really easy. I like to see the bassist there. I like to see that the bassist is doing it, is into the whole thing, and that's really good to see. The second thing, tuning. When you're on stage and you end a song and you want to change down or whatever, and you don't mute, like, you know, you turn down a little bit if you need to, but mute it. Like, it's such a, I don't know why, it just really agitates me. Seeing it, I'm like, nope, straight away. That's not really true, that's mean, but yeah, definitely when you don't mute tuning, that agitates me a little bit. The third thing's a bit of a story. Can't remember the band I went to see, but I went to see a band, touring band. I think they were touring with another relatively big band. But anyway, the bassist, while they were playing in this song, whatever the song was, and I was right at the front. I was there, squished everything, and I've no idea why, but in the sort of, there was a gap where the security sort of sit between the very front row and the stage itself, and the bassist came forward halfway through the song and started lunging his fingers down his throat, like, to be sick. And it was, well, sick. It was weird, like, seeing it, and he did puke a little bit, and then carried on playing on his bass with his pukey fingers, and the security guard down there was like, "What?" And that was probably the worst thing I've ever seen a guy do on stage. I know there's probably loads of people that do it, and it's probably a huge thing somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. Turn-ons, things I like to see. I like to see bands that interact with the crowd. That's just stage presence and just everyone else doing their thing. But really interacting during songs, after songs, everything else, it's really nice. You know, you see someone come in, you say hi, and, you know, it's pretty cool. It's really nice to see that they're there and they appreciate that people are there. Second thing is kind of the same, but with each other. Like, you're playing a gig and you're performing, you know, you see each other, you walk over to each other, you not so much grind, but, you know, you're there with each other and you're having fun, because at the end of the day, when you're on stage, that's pretty much what you're there for. You write the music and you perform, and the performing part is just, that's really why you're there. Like, why else are you going to be there if you're not going to have fun? My third thing is kind of everything in one. It's just being gracious, like saying thank you, introducing the other bands that are on, and, you know, really being gracious that you're actually there in the first place, because you couldn't have been there. They could have put another band on, I suppose. But those are probably the three things that I value more than anything when it comes to actually seeing a band, when actually being there. So. Okay, last song. Last song I sang to was actually it was actually yesterday, I think, in the bath. I've no idea why. I never take my phone in the bath with me, but I took it in and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick some music on, go on YouTube like you do, and I came across this a while ago. It's I'm a huge fan of Ronnie James Dio, and after he died, like, loads of things back and forward, was making songs for him, and, you know, sort of tributes. I think there's a tribute album as well, which is pretty cool, done by different singers and different artists and stuff, which I still need to get. But this I don't know if it's the band name or whether it was just a one-off, but the title of the album's called Jorn. That's Jorn. But the song I was listening to was Song for Ronnie James. It's pretty cool. It's just it's so sad, realistically. I mean, obviously he died, and that sucks. That really sucks. But when you listen to the song and you're into him a little bit, and you can really see that in the writing of this particular song, there was a lot of emotion put behind it, and that's why I like it. It's good. Okay, so how often and what will I be posting? I'm hoping to post, I guess, once a week. I guess everyone says that realistically, but I'm gonna try for once, maybe twice a week, depending on what it is I'm hoping to record. What I'm actually hoping to record is going to be, well, next week, for instance, I'll be recording our band rehearsal, introducing the band, introducing all of us. You know, might get some interviews together with everyone just to ask them the same kind of questions that I've asked right now about my music and stuff. You know, get a background on each one of them and everything else. Probably gonna get some band outings as well, like when we all get together, or when a few of us get together, go trial a guitar, or, you know, stuff like that. I'll try not to make it too boring, but also my own escapades, the stuff that I do on my own, just going out and doing stuff. Again, trying to keep it band and music orientated. And I suppose if it gets to the point of receiving questions and answers, then I'll probably end up doing, you know, I might fit some in everywhere here and there, or I might even keep them all together and answer like 10 at a time or something like that. So yeah, if you liked what you see, then get in touch. Give me some questions, any questions. Try and be music oriented. If not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so thank you for looking, and I'll see you guys soon.